Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah,
It's after
really,
midnight.
really enjoy this. You made me yawn now as well. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
And I'm Bill. Blind Bill.
He is Blind Bill once again because today we're reviewing a bottle that hopefully is new to both of us. As far as I'm concerned, it's new to both of us. Your first hint there, sir.
Is this a heavy pour?
Maybe a touch heavier.
Seems a heavy pour.
Maybe just a touch heavier. Maybe the Glens are just a little heavier in your hand at this point. I wouldn't say it's much heavier than the ones we've had before. I want to get your opinions before I say anything on the nose of this bourbon.
Like an orange.
I can see that.
Not terribly high proof.
Interesting. What would your estimate be for proof?
I don't know, maybe 110, maybe.
Okay. That's crazy when we say not terribly high proof, just 110. You get right in there. So I'm getting orange. I'm gonna have to withhold a note.
I get the orange.
I see where you're getting the orange feel.
I get a bit of berry, maybe.
I'm getting more of a rye spice, like a.
There's some spice there, but
I'm getting almost like a dill. Like a dill.
Like a pickle.
Not quite pickle, just the spice itself.
Let's see.
Feel free to ask some questions. I'll do my best to give you some hints as we go. What are your notes on the palate?
Okay, definitely rye spice. Maybe a little higher proof than what I had thought, but not a lot of oak. So I'm not getting a lot of age off of it. Not on the back palate. Definitely spice.
Yeah, it's spicy. It is spicy.
For sure.
This is pretty good.
It is.
First impressions.
It is good. I'm 99% sure you did not pour me Old Carter this far into the night.
You are correct. This is not Old Carter Batch 10.
So
that is a fully sober, let's enjoy this kind of pour.
Yeah. This is, but this is enjoyable. This has got a lot of flavor to it.
It does. It's a little older than I think you think it is.
Really?
Yes.
It just doesn't have a lot of oak tannin on it.
As the best of my knowledge, there's no age statement to this. Correct me if I'm wrong, audience. But to the best of my knowledge, no age statement on the bottle. Ask me a couple questions.
So it's a high rye, right?
No statement on the bottle. But I will tell you, for this brand in particular, definitely a 20% plus rye. There's a lot of spice on the palate. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure there is. There's some sweetness. There's a bit of sour sweetness, like a tart cherry on the front.
I can see that. You want to drop?
Yeah, let's do a little drop.
You're good.
Okay.
Ooh, that nose opened up a little bit. A little more proofy on the nose now.
Yeah, a bit. The orange kind of went away.
You're right. It did.
That sour came forward.
Mm-hmm. almost like a pomegranate sour.
Yeah. And you know what? I've never smelled pomegranate too much. Your mother likes them a bit. She likes the seeds in a
that
drink.
palm juice.
Yeah. She likes to put the seeds in her drinks.
Yeah.
In the summer and fall.
Tart, but not like crazy.
Yeah.
Not like lemon tart.
Just, I'm still not getting a ton of age on it. I'm getting the spice from the rye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting much on the back of the palate.
So
it's very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. I'm not 100% sure on the age.
So is this a Kentucky distillate?
It is.
Okay.
It is Kentucky. If I had to guess, we're definitely 7+. If we're lower than 7, I would be incredibly surprised on this.
Is this a Central Kentucky or is this a
Central?
Okay.
Central, yeah.
All right, this is definitely not a Buffalo Trace product.
It is not Buffalo Trace. You are correct.
There's too much spice to be a turkey product.
It is not Wild Turkey. You are correct.
It can't be Makers.
You're way better at this than I am. It is not Makers.
Okay, it's not turkey. It's not Makers.
Not Buffalo Trace.
Not Buffalo Trace.
Central Kentucky.
Okay. I don't think it's stave finished.
I do not believe so.
So okay, so it's not J. Mattingly.
Nope.
Because it would have more oak on it if it was.
It would. Would you like another drop? You have enough.
Okay.
You're good. Ooh, that opened a very particular note on my palate anyways. It was a little more muted without that first drop. First drop brought it forward a little more. That second drop really brought it to the front for me.
This can't be Four Roses.
It is not Four Roses.
No.
As much as I would like to drink some Four Roses right now, it is not Four Roses.
No, that'll be tomorrow or Sunday.
That is probably tomorrow. I don't know if I can wait till Sunday.
I mean, there are so many recipes of that, but it would have more oak on it if it were Four Roses.
It would. Most of those are 10+.
Is this Willet?
It is not Willet.
It's not Speakeasy? You said it's something neither of us have ever had before, right? Or you don't think I've ever had it?
So this one in particular, no. This series of bourbon from this distillery, yes. But only, to the best of my knowledge, you've only had like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
I'm really surprised you haven't picked up on the prevalent note that I'm picking up on.
Is this Beam?
It is bean.
Okay.
There you go. So you're getting a little bit of that peanut.
Yep.
That's the first thing I got when I went through it.
Is this Baker 7?
This is not Baker's. Not Baker 7.
It's not old enough to be Booker's. If it's not really not old enough to be Baker's.
You're getting hot. You're getting hotter.
It's Little Book?
Mm-hmm.
Little Book Infinite?
Yes, sir. Little Book the Infinite.
It's good. It's really
very
good. It's very good.
And it's only 119.4, I think.
It just doesn't have a lot of oak on it, as much as I would expect.
I didn't turn this in the...
That's a pretty damn good guess, I'm going to tell you right now.
You did have a lot of questions.
I did, but...
I think it's 119.3. If I read that right, I don't want to pull the bottle all the way back out. But it does not drink like 119.3, does it? It's more like a 108-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
below 110.
Mm-hmm. That water really opened the peanut up. Without the water, the peanut was not the prominent note.
And I had just eaten some peanuts.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
They're
actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay. So we're going to do the next one.
Okay, should I have my eyes closed for this next one we're gonna do?
No.
Okay.
It is a bit of a high end pour.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna close my eyes. I like doing this, to be honest.
I'm still happy I got that one because I got it to Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. And we got it at Costco, which means we got it at a good price.
Yes.
Was it $185?
Well, yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, everywhere else we saw this thing was like $250 plus. So
yeah.
Even at Kroger, it was like $240. So yeah, we got a good deal.
Yeah. And it was only like one of 3 bottles left.
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 left at Costco, so we came in at the right time.
Yeah. So it was a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And we had heard good things about it.
Yep. And we had Little Book Chapter 6 at Jim Beam Distillery.
Yeah.
And we really, really liked that.
That was good. And to be honest, I have steered away from Little Books.
Because you had like their first release, right?
I did. And I was like, what the hell I want that for? I can just buy Booker's.
Booker's, exactly.
I mean.
Yeah. And they're pretty similar. But I think the difference, Booker's is more peanutty. Booker's has more of that peanut note on it.
Booker's is more raw.
Yes.
I think Booker's is more raw.
Yes.
This is a bit more toned.
This is like, hey, you're getting all these things
your female
you
version.
get from Booker's. Yeah. This is like, I am more well blended. Everything that I'm giving you is a little harder to discern.
Yeah.
But really rewards those who give it some time.
I mean, this has got a great mouthfeel to it. I mean, I would have liked to have seen this in the glass and been able to see it swirl and see how it held. And,
so every last bit of those drops you see are from that.
Okay. So
it sticks.
Yeah.
It's thick and it sticks.
It was holding.
So I got a little bit left.
Buy you books, send you to school, you make a mess on the damn table. But
that's good stuff. Yeah. And the peanut note that you get from Beam is there, but it's not the predominant thing.
Right.
Which is what I had heard about this, which is why I picked it in particular.
Yeah.
Because it was there, but it was a little harder to pick up, and you only got it after the second drop of water.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it was hard to pick up.
Yeah. I have my rating for this.
Okay.
I have an A-.
I called it just a straight A.
Yeah. This
is just straight
good.
A.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't have it as an A is because that Little Book Chapter 6 I liked more than this. And it's close. But the one thing I do like about this is that this is the first time they've released this. And a little bit of this will be in the second Infinite.
Yeah.
And a little bit of this will be in the third and the fourth and the fifth. Right. So this will be something that maybe once a year we're driving up to Costco's in Kentucky to try and get a second one up.
Or calling some up and going, hey, we're in Costco.
Hey guys, would you swing by and grab that? We'd appreciate it greatly.
Right.
So that's really good.
Yeah, it's good. It is very good.
Yeah, I tried my first Booker's. I can't remember. Did we try it here? We had the Booker's 30th.
Yeah, we had the 30th.
We had the Booker's Rye.
And we had the Booker's 25th.
Yes. No, that's 30th. Booker's 30th.
Oh, sorry. 30th. Yeah, so we had the 30th and then the Rye.
The Rye.
So you haven't had a regular Booker's.
I have not had a regular batch of Booker's, but I really, really enjoy that 25th.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, do I like Jim Beam a lot? And then I had some more, like, even the lower end products of Jim Beam. I was like, Jim Beam might be my favorite distillery. Now, it's Heaven Hill and Jim Beam. They're kind of fighting.
And I think we had a pour of 13 at the distillery, didn't we?
Yes.
And we have 13, a bottle now.
And 13. We do have the bottle over there. That's really good.
And we've got the 7 Rye.
Yeah.
We've got the 7.
And I really like Old Granddad 114.
Yep.
And we had the Old Granddad 16 year, which was really good even for like 101 proof, I think it is.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jim Beam is really, really kicking everybody else's ass right now.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. They are probably, as far as, that this is something I hear in football a lot, is the Tiffany franchises, like the Giants, the 49ers, the Cowboys, those kinds of teams that have been at it for 30, 40 years and been successful. The Steelers.
They suck, but whatever.
Now they do. Some of them, yeah. Jim Beam is the Tiffany distillery.
And when I was a kid, it was the Cowboys and the Steelers. That was it. they were the powerhouses,
Mhm.
and the bears were in there, you know. But,
Every now and then.
right.
Yeah. But man, Little Book, The Infinite. You gave it an A?
Yeah. It's a buy.
I'm at an A-. I just think because I've had that 30th Booker's, I'm like, man, that's special.
Can I give it an A? I don't know. You have to.
I don't even know if we rated them those. Those were
like this one. You'll have to look back at the video and see what I said.
Yeah, I think on those, like we did the Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween.
It's after
special,
midnight.
We did not rate them. Maybe it was probably at the end of a long day doing those. So I don't know if we rated.
We're 5 hours into filming right now.
Yes, we are. We are. But this Little Book Infinite, The Infinite, really good. If you can get your hands on this for $200 or less,
buy it.
It's a buy. $225-ish, I think, would be the high end that I would pay for it.
Yeah.
Outside of that, if you're anything over $250, something like that, I'd probably wait, because if it's sitting somewhere for $250, that price is going to drop eventually.
Get your pour.
Yeah. Try and find a pour. And look, if you're in Kentucky or you're in any half decent, you're around any big-ish city, you can find a bar that has a pour of this kind of thing. So yeah, highly recommend this. A- for me, A for you.
Yep. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah,
It's after midnight.
really enjoy this. You made me yawn now as well. But guys, thank you so much for being here with us. If you haven't subscribed,
what's holding you back?
I mean, we went to Kentucky for ourselves, obviously.
Yes.
For me, probably more than you.
Right.
And I loved every second of that. If I could rewind time and go back and do that again, I would in a heartbeat. But we found so much good bourbon that we're just now getting to try. So I can't even imagine all the other things we have left to try for it.
There were a few times when I was like, let's go to this store. He's like, come on. Trust me.
The day before we drove out in Elizabethtown, that for sure, I was like, I'm really tired, Dad. Can we just go home?
I was like, no, we're going to John O's.
John O's. Yeah, that was the one
and
that
we went to both John O's.
Yes, we went to both John O's. And luckily, we were like the only person there the entire time for both of them, pretty much. So we got pretty lucky right there. But we got a lot of good. That's where we got the Russell's 15.
Yep. So we got the Wild Turkey 12.
Yes, it is. That's where we got Bardstown Discovery 12. That's where we got quite a few things.
Well, we got the Four Roses Japanese release.
Super premium. Yep. So that was definitely worth it. So thank you for pushing me into going to one or two more stores there. Quick note on Kentucky. Your town squares, your little roundabouts around like your city hall, really quaint, nice. I love Kentucky as a state in itself. And
I thought that was so cool. I was like,
and you're like, son,
that way for decades.
Son, you've seen this for the last
100 years.
You've seen this for the entire time he's been alive. I don't know what your big deal is right now.
Yeah,
but it's probably my first time. It's like being I think the last time I was in Kentucky was for your dad's funeral, my grandfather, and that I was 19 when 20-ish when that happened. Yeah. So it did not
7 years ago.
Yeah, didn't fully appreciate everything that was the state, because to me, Kentucky was your mom and dad.
Right.
Really. Right. So being able to go back and enjoy it for more than just the family that is there was a lot of fun, and I really, really enjoyed that. And I would do it tomorrow in a heartbeat one more time.
Yeah.
So guys, Little Book the Infinite, buy it if you can. If you haven't subscribed to us, it's free.
Yeah.
Give us a like on the video if you enjoyed it. We're pretty late into filming at this point, so these videos are probably a little longer than normal, but I'm really enjoying doing this. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our videos we put out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8
Subscribe.
a.m. Yeah. So leave us a comment. We had our
nanobites. Put that subscribe thing in there.
Yeah. Don't forget about algorithm.
Yes. Algorithm.
And guys, as always, thank you for being here with us.
And like great bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.